It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, every 4 years, Great Britain holds one of the world's greatest endurance cycle races, where riders face the challenge of competing across 1,400 kilometers in under 5 days. From the 30th of July to the 4th of August, competitors will pass through an incredible range of scenery as they make their way from London to Edinburgh and then back to London again. So a lap, basically. And we're joined this morning by 3 local cyclists who seem pretty pumped up for the task at hand. They'll be taking on the epic adventure. Welcome, Wimpy van der Merwe, Chris van Zyl and Nico Coetzee. Gentlemen, does it make you nervous? Does it become real when we start talking about those distances? Maybe, I can start with you, Wimpy. This is incredible, 1,400 kilometers. How do you even begin to prepare for a race like this? Do you ever stop training?
Cycling becomes a 7 days a week kind of event.
Yeah.
You're right. But it's really a fantastic opportunity to be able to ride an endurance event because it makes it something different than the typical racing snakes. Because I use the analogy of a person who's the hare and the tortoise. We are the tortoise because an event like this is one or where you do well is with a less amount of time that you're off the bike for eating and resting. So eventually it is the average speed over the distance
creating
that
a
makes
scale of economy.
Yeah, true.
That being said, how do you deal with a race like this? Because surely, I mean, on day 2, something could start going wrong. The body might change. You just don't know how to deal with what's coming because it's just such an odyssey. Chris, how do you approach this from a mental aspect to get into this kind of challenge?
Yeah, you need to work on your mentality. The lack of sleep is a big problem. Yeah, day 4 is really hard. You want to sleep everywhere. In the night, in the day, in the summer, in the rain, next to all the bars. So it's a big challenge.
Now I'm beginning to understand why this is such a good trip going to Scotland. Yes. Maybe I can put this to you, Nico. What are you most scared of in something like this? What can happen? Have you fallen asleep on the bike before? What are some of the biggest worries?
Yeah, you probably can fall asleep on the bike. I'm just scared that there's not going to be sufficient beer stops on the route to Scotland.
I love the fact that you do this together, and I would imagine there is an incredible camaraderie, not just within South Africans doing this, but across the globe. What is the best part about doing this kind of event? What keeps you guys doing and putting your bodies through this kind of hell, I'm going to say?
I would reckon stretching the envelope. The kind of person that rides this are the people that have already thrown their toys out of the cot. You'll not find a person here throwing a tantrum because of it not being convenient or like this. It is a person that's really, he's open for suffering. He's a person that handles the hallucinations that starts with night 3. It's a person that really, he understands that there's going to be a bad patch at a point. Somebody else is going to have it. So eventually, by helping one another, in staying in a group or just getting one to not to quit, because it's going to be happening with you. So you need his help at that point.
Oh man, I can see you nodding your heads emphatically there, man.
It's the best sea to explore your country, the world. Absolutely, yeah.
And what a beautiful stretch of country to explore as well. Get those beers in. Carbo loading, gentlemen. All the best of luck. And this is really inspiring, I think, to a lot of, not just cyclists out there, but people looking to find a new way to embrace their bodies and embrace the world. This really is cool, gentlemen. All the best of luck and stay safe.
I think there's a tracking device. If people would like to track us, and I think Nico would be in a position.
Yeah, we see the map behind us. Yeah. We have a Facebook page as well. So if you just go to @MoveMyBicycle, you would be able to track us live with the spot trackers over the next over the 5 days since we start.
That's a long distance, gentlemen. Thank you so much. All the best of luck. Happy and safe travels out there. Most importantly, just stay healthy and sane, if it's even possible. And there you have it. What a way to embrace the world around you.